Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Mania 7K World Cup 2023. First of all, if you are in that part of Asia and are celebrating the Lunar New Year, Happy Lunar New Year to everyone. And hopefully good luck to all of you too, including the two countries that will be battling out today, Indonesia against Japan. I'm Raviel and I'm joined by Kyolian. Hello.
Hey, can't wait to see this match, honestly speaking. Seems to be a really polarizing match this round. I think Indonesia has a really strong skill set in the long nose, while Japan is on the complete opposite spectrum, mainly going with the rice picks as that's what they're going to be good at. So really think this one might be a back and forth, but I'm just one person. Do you think the same?
Honestly, I think the same because like you mentioned, I'm just basing it off stats. Like Indonesia has a really strong LN score overall and hybrid as well, like 5th in hybrid. You gotta mention that too. But Japan, like you mentioned, better score on all of the rice qualifiers compared to Indonesia. So definitely going to be one to look out for. Japan probably just going to go all out on rice. Indonesia the reverse, going all out on hybrid and LN.
Yeah, we can already see a band coming out. I guess most likely they'll be from Japan. Yeah, taking out long note 1-day coordination pick. Obviously, that's kind of a no-brainer to be quite honest. This is definitely something that is out of Japan's comfort area. But now, what do Indonesia go for?
Yeah, well, Anemone. That's rice 1.
Yeah, so already the most predictable start. Indonesia bans rice and Japan bans a long note.
Yeah, this is very straightforward bans here. But now the first pick that I believe is from Indonesia, so it's gotta be one of the 5 maps that are on the bottom half of this pool.
Yeah, honestly, they're just probably going to go down the line, starting with long notes and then going into hybrids, because that's really, yeah, as you said, they are definitely going to stay away from the rice if they have the choice. Yeah, but so far, it looks like they're just going to take a quick moment to think about what they want to do. But it's still probably definitely going to be in the bottom half of the map pool right here.
Yeah, I would say maybe start off with a hybrid map because, like I mentioned, Indonesia's hybrid skill set is very strong.
Yeah, that is true as well.
Also, if we talk about the player composition, Indonesia have a very diverse player roster. Bekasi is going to be playing pretty much everything. But then if you go down the line of Indonesia's lineup, Race is a rice player, Dominance is an LM player, Yanamon basically plays everything else that fills in the gaps for Indonesia. So it's gonna be Bekasi and then one of the other 3. And we're gonna see Shinkai come out here.
Alright, starting off with the first hybrid. So, team looks like Bekasi and Dominance. And then for Japan, it's going to be Angel Koishi and Sana.
Ooh, Sana, okay. Okay, I was gonna expect Koishi for sure. Koishi's probably gonna play everything. But and Sana, I don't have too much information of them because I don't think they really played that much in the qualifiers, or if they even played at all.
Yeah, actually right about that. They did not play the qualifiers. This is going to be their very first appearance in Mania World Cup.
Very interesting.
Not even playing the qualifiers, so we literally have zero information of what skill sets they are actually really good at.
Could be a curveball from Japan, maybe.
But just looking at like their global rank, okay, and Sana is up there, rank 44 global. So honestly, I think anything of this level shouldn't be too hard. It should be pretty much like a cakewalk. I would say that this first match right here, it could possibly go towards Okay, it could go anyway.
It could go anyway. I mean, on paper, it should be Indonesia. I mean, they are starting off the match with this map, so they should be very confident. But I mean, like you mentioned, Ensana, a little bit unknown, could be a game changer for Japan, maybe.
But actually, while we weren't paying attention, looks like Dominance stepped out and Raze actually came in.
Raze. Okay, Raze actually did not play any of the hybrid qualifiers. Was the second man to Onta Bakassi on Rice for the qualifiers. So interesting swap. But let's see how they will fare. I mean, accuracy-wise, we can already see right off the bat, Onta Bakassi is just a beast.
Yeah, just dominating everything. But Ensana is going to be finding the first break over here, even before the entire lobby reached the 400 combo. And it's taking another one. It already starts off looking like a disaster for Japan, and it's not even like half a minute in.
Yeah, first ever performance from Ensana, and already a little bit of a shaky start. Koichi trying their best to try and close the gap on Indonesia, but they aren't even matching Raze. Yeah, oh, actually, as I say that, Raze dropped a little bit in accuracy, but still holding the FC, and Onta Bakassi is just pulling Indonesia forward.
Yeah, actually, even with my Angel Koichi taking some drops, and actually now Raze also starting to find a fair bit of accuracy drops right here, drops below my Angel Koichi, but yeah, with Onta Bakassi still holding that really, really good accuracy at 99.7. That is what's sending them into the lead. So it's a third of the way through. It seems like the entire lobby right here is starting to get their bearings a little bit. And Sana, with that really shaky start, is starting to really get back the rhythm, starting to keep his combos. The accuracy-wise is something that he definitely has to work on a lot. I think this is something that they have to hope that Indonesia drops combo.
Yeah, Indonesia definitely has to drop combo somewhere, but this map is very consistent. It's like a typical generic hybrid. So the difficulty-wise, it's not gonna scale extremely high or extremely low towards the end. So for Indonesia, as long as they ride this, it's gonna be a point to them.
Yeah, if anything, the map this part, it does spike a little bit in difficulty compared to the rest of the map. But yeah, apart from that, it's pretty much consistency all around.
Oh, miss from Raze. Gonna shake things a little bit. But the accuracy from Onta Bakassi is just offsetting anything at this point.
Yeah, it seems like a really clean break from Raze. Just that one break and nothing else. Still keeping relatively good accuracy, even still beating out my Angel Koichi.
Yeah, and from the beginning, Japan had already had to play catch up, and as the map's about to close, doesn't seem like they will be able to catch up at all. Onta Bakassi just reeling away despite the miss from Raze.
Outro here actually is another bit of a difficulty spike, but it's one that no one is finding any trouble with. Just a couple of ag drops here and there, but honestly, with Onta Bakassi basically carrying the entire weight of Indonesia on this map, and Sana finds another break, and that pretty much just seals the deal. And that ending is just okay.
Oh my gosh, four 200s from Onta Bakassi. That's a score.
Yeah, pretty much a score and a half. Second best. Raze with 40 200s.
Yeah, Koichi and Raze's score are very close, just within 102 points of each other. But yeah, this is where Indonesia really shines here, the hybrids and LNs. But now it's Japan's turn to pick.
Yeah, and now with Japan being in the driver's seat of picking the maps, not driver's seat of points, now they have the choice of picking the maps, and we're going to be looking at probably going to be the top half of the pool.
Yeah, and I expect Rain Lily to come in for Japan for the Rice. Prematrix, that's Rice 2. So this is court stream.
Yeah, court streams. So definitely something that Japan really shines in. Like somehow because of 2DX, some of these players, like I believe Lulu M and Rain Lily, they both play with 2DX controllers. So this is court streams is something that is pretty much in their blood.
Yeah, and speaking of Rain Lily, they are now in the lobby, and I think Indonesia's lineup shouldn't change. It should be the same too. But now Japan is gonna do the same to Indonesia as to what Indonesia did to Japan. Can you best us on a superior skill set?
It's going to be a little bit of a difficult task, but honestly, if things goes the way I imagine, it once again could be really close. Because I think with Prematrix, it's also pretty consistent. If you're hitting like if you're halfway through in the map, you pretty much have the rest of the map down. But yeah, it could still definitely go either way, although this time I'm going to be favoring Japan a little bit more.
Yeah, just waiting for Indonesia to ready up. Okay. We shall begin the second map of this match. Japan's opener. And maybe, and hopefully, for them to score a point on the board.
Alright, here we go. Right. 150 notes in, yeah, it's still neck and neck, but yeah, this is the intro, there's barely anything yet.
Very close accuracies across the board actually. Race with the low. Oh, I was about to say Rain Lily.
Okay.
The first miss.
Yeah, coming up from that stair, honestly, this is something that I actually have a little bit of difficulty understanding, is that how people with the BMS controller hit stairs like that, because their layout is basically not symmetrical, so it's like it's like really tough to hit something like that.
Yeah, I can imagine that too. I've played a bit of Beat Mania 2DX lately, and I mean, this kind of stuff is out of my reach. So just looking at it and just thinking about it is already just two completely different things. I mean, looking at the top half, Onta Bakassi, Koichi trying to pull their weights, but Rain Lily with another miss. Japan are slowly loosening their grip on an opening point. Indonesia halfway through, looking set on getting the first break point of the match. But of course, we still got the second half. I mean, so far so good for Indonesia. But for Japan, they really need to hope for a miss from the opposite side.
Yeah, definitely a miss is what they need right now. In terms of accuracy, Onta is leading the charge. Ray's not far behind. But Rain Lily right now, I would say with those misses, that is something that they need Indonesia to respond with as well. But as it turns, as we hit the outro right here, doesn't really look like that's going to be the case. Probably going to be another double FC for Indonesia.
Yeah, right off the bat, the first two maps, pretty strong showing from Indonesia. And really unfortunate two misses from Rain Lily. We'll see if that actually made any difference. It wouldn't have made a difference. That is a V1SS from Onta Bakassi.
Yeah.
Wow. Wouldn't have made a difference at all.
Also the best ratio. So yeah, with those misses coming from Rain Lily, honestly, if that was a full combo, still would have been closer, but I don't think it would have swung into Japan's direction.
And so Indonesia already first breakpoint of the match out of just 5 map points needed. So very strong beginning for them. And they can just go straight back into anti-meta. Still 4 maps to choose from in their bottom half.
Yeah, I'm really looking at a LN2 pick actually, to be honest.
Daisuke?
Yeah, Daisuke.
I mean, something that's consistent for Indonesia, yeah. I mean, I think Daisuke would be right up on Tabakasi's lane.
Yeah,
but wake me up.
Okay.
LN3 actually.
Also,
So,
good
yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
It is still
Not
it is still
density.
long notes.
It is not density, but it is mixed. Yes, it is still long notes. So if I'm reading the notes right, one-handed LN walls? That sounds very
Oh
interesting.
yeah, actually, I think it's more like one-handed inverses.
Ah, okay.
So there's a lot of coordination and control needed in that specific section, and yeah, I think this is something that Japan will really struggle with. In fact, we see over Indonesia's side, Race is already left the lobby, so might be expecting someone else.
Dominance probably? Dominance did play most of the LN qualifiers. Oh, never mind. It is gonna be Yanamon actually.
Yeah, okay. So Yanamon comes in, probably two of the Indonesia's strongest players in their lineup.
Yeah. Is Lulu M gonna swap in? Oh, actually, Koichi is gonna stay in. Okay. Is Lulu M gonna finally show up here?
I think
No, it is still
maybe?
Ensana.
Okay. Oh yeah, in qualifiers it was indeed Lulu M who played the long note stages, but yeah, with Ensana we didn't see anything of them, so probably they are more into LNs as well, maybe more than Lulu M. Maybe just something happened during the qualifiers day that they could not make it. But
Yeah, there's a good chance. Yeah.
they are here now.
Pretty gentle start.
Yeah, hitting the intro here as expected with Onta Bekasi on the long notes holding 99.86. Actually, to be honest, Marisa Koshi and Sana are doing really well for this part. Actually doing a little bit better than Yanamon, but Ensana just took a little bit of an accuracy drop right now, sending them into the 4th place. But Yanamon is going to be finding that break.
That could be a crucial break. But the accuracy from Ensana though, it's dropping
it's not,
almost
it's
below
not
99.
enough.
The lead still stays in Indonesia. Or does it? Oh boy.
I don't know. It's really close to call right now. Halfway through, they've already passed one of the one-handed LN inverses, and as of right now, Indonesia appears to be coming out with the bigger advantage.
Just on accuracy alone, but Yanamon is slowly dropping a little bit, but Ensana also teetering above the 99%. But crucially, still holding FC.
There he hit the drop. Hit the drop in the song.
Wow, Japan are actually holding their own really well. It's just onto Bakasi offsetting anything that Japan are trying to hold on to.
Ensana finds himself below the 99%. And honestly, I think that's pretty much going to be it unless Indonesia has a freak accident. But this short left in the song if nothing happens, it will indeed go over to Indonesia for their third point.
Yeah, double FC from Japan, and yet losing because of accuracy. Indonesia just showing off that prowess on L-Land. 11-200 from Montepaschi.
Absolutely wild.
And that's a third point already. Japan, this pick is very important.
They've already lost a break point on Premitrix. Honestly, something that's maybe less streamy, maybe Rain. Honestly, court jacks might be okay if Japan is able to maintain a full combo. I think their ratio might be okay.
It is going to be Rain. So yeah, 103 BPM court jacks.
Not the fastest, but it does get pretty dense, and also some anchors might trip up some players.
So there will be swaps from both sides. Rain Lily is in, but Anton is also in as well.
Rain Lily actually replacing Maencho Koishi. Okay, a little bit of a curveball right here, but for Indonesia with the team of Onta, Bekasi, and Rays, that is also pretty much to be expected. This is their rice lineup.
I mean, when it comes to court jack, right, it could be just an entirely different kind of skill set than like streams or tech. So maybe these two players are the most comfortable in Japan compared to Koichi.
Yeah, it is possible. I'm expecting another close match. I know I've said this for the past three maps, but I really think this one could be close.
I mean, the previous Vice map was already pretty close. So this one could be closer, knowing that it's court jacks.
Yeah, that's true. But I honestly think this one could go in Japan's favor.
I mean, it should, because it is a Japan pick, and if they lose this, they will be in a really bad position.
Yeah, being 4-0 down, and then also having to go up against Indonesia as potentially last pick. But first, we are going to have to see the outcome of Rain. Now, if Rain Lily doesn't get MVP on Rain, something's not right. It is literally in their name.
I would expect Rain Lily to match Onta Bekasi. I think if Rain does beat Onta Bekasi on this will be very interesting to watch.
Yeah, I like really honestly think that Japan has a really good chance here, because I see Rays actually their ratio game isn't the best. But yeah, with this being court jacks, maybe it might be different. So we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, Onta was just holding 100% up until 100 notes. That's fine.
Yeah, now the real part of the map begins here. Rays already dropping to 99.5, and Japan's accuracies. Woo! Rain Lily. I mean, Kai, you were speaking about them.
Yeah, Rain Lily is going to MVP Rain.
I mean, we are only just a third of the way in, and this lead is by no means large.
Yeah, that is the nature of court jack maps. The difference is going to be down to purely ratio and who drops more 200s. If someone drops combo, that they're already in big trouble.
Yeah, and the pressure is on Japan as well. But Raze is also starting to recover their accuracy a bit. And Onto Bakassi is now surpassing Sana on accuracy. It's just the difference between Raze and Rain Lily.
Yeah, 2/3 of the map already passing, and yeah, Rain Lily is not letting up at all. Going into the final chorus, I would imagine that they're just going to maintain this all the way through. Onta gets back up to 99.9%, and Sana is still about the same, and Raze has also built up pretty good. 99.77 is going to be really close, but we're hitting the outro very soon, and if there's no breaks or ag drops that's happening, it's going to be all Japan.
Yeah, it's not over till it's over though. You need to see this map out first. And seeing the map out, they do.
There
Wow, that's a team score. That's a team score.
Rain Lily, 47.
What? That's a full lobby. Full lobby V1SS.
Oh, yeah, okay. Full lobby V1 double S.
Has this happened before this World Cup yet? Because I think this could be a very rare instance. Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't think it's happened yet.
That is incredible. But also, as equally incredible as 47 300s from Rain. But yeah, ratio game. This map was just ratio game. And Japan took it.
Yeah, ratio all the way. And yeah, Japan is now going to be up on the board, preventing Indonesia from picking up match point. But right now, with Indonesia's pick, they're going to be looking for, as usual, LN or hybrid.
Yeah, we still got Daisuke random in colors. Daisuke. So now we're going into LN Density, the map that you actually thought Indonesia would pick second.
Well, it's still picked regardless. Indonesia still picks it. Doesn't matter if it's picked second or picked last. They are going to pick it. It's just there's just no way that they don't.
And we do see Lulu M come in for Japan. So if Lulu M does play this, that's all 4 players of Japan playing in this match. We have yet to see dominance from Indonesia. Maybe they will make an appearance, or maybe it will just be Yanamon again.
Yeah, for sure it's not going to be Raze.
Yeah.
So,
okay, it is Yanamon.
But actually, I think. Oh, okay, Yanamon. Because actually, dominance I'm not too sure about as well. Because I think in qualifiers he only played 1 map anyway.
Yeah, true. Oh, actually, wait. Okay, I think it is Yanamon. But actually, for Japan, now that I'm thinking about it, where is Koichi for this? And is Raze actually gonna play this?
This is truly a lineup that none of us were expecting.
Going back to my previous message as well, like, where's Koichi for this? I thought, Koichi,
honestly,
Japan's strongest LN player, yeah. And seeing Rain Lily in this is also a bit of a surprise because they didn't play any of the LN qualifiers. They did play hybrid, but again, they were less superior to Koichi, who is not here. And this is gonna be the lineup for both countries on an LN map. No Yanamon, no Koichi. This is... You could argue and say that you could put this for a Vice map and it would make some sense as well.
Yeah, some, but still. Long notes and Rise are 2 completely separate things. You could play long notes like Rise, but you'd just be probably killing your ratio.
Missing everywhere, yeah. But let's see how all 4 of these players will fare. I mean, Onto Bakassi should fare pretty well, but I'm interested to see on the other 3.
Yeah, actually, starting off right now, Rain Lily seems to be topping the lobby with Onta Bakassi dropping down to 99.51. And Raze and Lulu M are matching each other. Okay, so it's a bit surprised to say this, but the difference is between Rain Lily and Onta Bakassi.
Somehow, Indonesia's best LN player I mean, Rain Lily is still holding higher than Onto Bakassi, but Lulu's accuracy took a tank.
Yeah, it was equal. It was on equal footing with Raze for a short while, but that is basically short-lived as Lulu M starts finding more and more accuracy drops, dropping from 99.2 down to 0.1 and now 0.0. Well, Rain Lily is doing their best, actually still topping the lobby in accuracy.
Yeah, but they really need Lulu M to step up and match Raze. But Rain Lily drops in combo. And we're already
the highest
good chunk of the way through.
The highest act in the lobby just took a combo break and now it's just sent downwards on Tabekasi and Raze. Yeah, Indonesia is still finding. Never mind, only on top with the full combo.
Lulu as well.
Raze, yeah. Actually, Lulu is still holding that full combo. Raze just took a little bit of a break, but it's nothing too major. Just one break, relatively clean. But as we hit the outro right here, that score gap is a little bit too much for Japan to come back from. And with this, Indonesia picks up. They are fourth and they are on match point.
Yeah, so from here on out, Japan has to win everything to even secure tiebreaker. And all Indonesia needs is one. The battle between Indomie and ramen. Truly. The battle of all time.
Indomie and sushi, because rice.
True. Speaking of sushi, they're probably gonna go for either Angel's Ladder or Busy Come Busy Go. Which one though? I'm thinking Angel's Ladder.
I was thinking the same thing. I don't know why, but it just seems like something that Japan might excel at. I don't know. I honestly, to me, some people might say Busy Come Busy Go is one of the easier ones, but I just think that it's really difficult somehow. That's probably just me. But they do have about a minute left to pick though. It could just do the old Bancho command roll.
Oh no, they have a 50-50 chance if that's the case to get something that they probably want.
I mean, if they want the map, they would have already picked it though.
I mean, they're probably just
long.
thinking between Angel's Ladder and Busy Come. Well, it's Angel's Ladder.
Okay, there it is, Angel's Ladder.
So this is mixed rice.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. We do see Koichi back. And I assume Race is going to stay in.
That should be the case. I think only Minds of Koichi would be the only swap for this match, for this map.
Yeah, but this is a do or die moment here for Japan. If they lose this, they will be knocked into losers bracket. If they win, they still have hope in this match, but they'll have to break point afterward.
Well, there are no more LN maps already, so honestly, if Japan does win this, Indonesia would have to go with a hybrid and potentially something that Japan could probably take a point off, but we will have to see what happens on Angel's Ladder. Oh, actually, Yanamon coming in for Raze. Okay, Raze, the Rice player, is stepping back, and Yanamon is taking over.
Okay, that is interesting. I was thinking Raze would be the second Rice player for pretty much all the Rice, but we do see someone else than Raze playing Rice. I mean, I guess that kind of goes to show like Indonesia's diversity in players.
Yeah, they can put pretty much many combinations on any different category, and it would still deal pretty good results.
Oh, Rain Lily just lagging a little bit behind on accuracy, just being the difference maker of this lead. That is somehow floating to Japan because Yanamon actually dropped in accuracy.
Oh, it actually continues to drop a little bit more while Rain Lily and Maisa Koichi are going to be virtually tied. On Tabekasi is just a little bit better than them, but Yanamon right now being the sole difference at 99.6 compared to everyone's above 99.75. So Japan does take a little bit of a slight lead. And they're going to be hitting a break section. Yeah, this is pretty much the break section before they going back in very soon.
It's a good chance for the players to try and get their accuracy back up, but Yanamon actually slipped down to 99.5.
Well, Onta manages to build back up to 99.8 and is now once again topping the lobby. But everyone hitting that transition, but Koichi is going to find a miss right at the end. Right at the end of that staircase. Yeah, I spoke too soon.
Oh no.
That transition was indeed their undoing. But honestly, the scores are still pretty close. But will Koichi be able to get back up to 400 combo, or will Indonesia give them the gift of a combo break?
Oh boy,
honestly,
this could be really
close. You see the score flickering a little bit.
It's all on Yanamon's accuracy, and Koichi and Japan will take it. 208 points. Oh my gosh!
Wow, that was really down to the wire.
Wow, Koichi, you got saved by Rain Lily big time. And Japan still live. They will have to break point Indonesia, but they are still alive.
I don't know what to say about that.
But I don't either. I mean,
208 points off of a miss. Right. Honestly, I wasn't even sure if Maisa Koichi could build back up to 400 combo. I wasn't sure how much of the song was left. I thought, alright, this is going to Indonesia, but no, Japan just held on.
It was just Yanamon's accuracy just dipping down a bit too much, and Indonesia just lost it there. They are going for random, so that is going to be Indonesia's final free pick of this match. So they will be skipping colors. So this is a tech hybrid, random snapping, and we do see some stops again.
I believe this map or this difficulty was in the spotlights, or is it playlist?
Oh,
week B, yeah, and yeah, I played through it quite a bit, and I just had to restart every 30 seconds because what is that snapping?
I mean, this song is definitely quite popular amongst the rhythm game community, knowing that it won the BMS contest, but still, like you said, the snappings of this song just make any kind of chart for it incredibly difficult, even if you know the song.
But yeah, the intro of the song is just really, really erratic.
Hey, just like the name of the song. Alright, we do see Rain Lily back in, so no sword from Japan. Race will come in for Yanamon though. For hybrid. Okay. I mean, at this point, I don't
nothing-
really expect anything from Indonesia now.
Nothing surprised me. I think the only thing that will surprise me is Onta Bekasi is the one that's taking the back seat.
Yeah, I would be very surprised if Onta Bekasi doesn't play any of the maps. Very menacing staircase. Alright. And we begin. A map that Japan has to break point to still survive in this match. And all Indonesia needs to do is just win one map. But so far, accuracies? Both Indonesia okay. I'm gonna hold back first. Raze and Rainlily both trade. Rainlily drops again. Okay. Will the players let me speak now? Because Onta Bekasi,
Okay, he does not let you speak.
okay. Koishi is still holding the only FC of the lobby, holding the highest accuracy of the lobby.
Yeah.
Rainlily drops. But Raze
Now
trades.
Raze is going to trade that back, okay? So far, Manager Koichi holding on is probably going to be the sole difference. If everyone just never mind.
Everyone drops already and we're not even halfway through. But
Really goes to
despite
show
all
you how this could be the hardest song in the pool, aside from the tiebreaker.
Yeah, these random snappings of the notes really tripping up everyone. Rainlily drops Japan's lead. Flies over to Indonesia.
And now, Onta Bekasi and Raze both above 400 combo. They're just going to be taking advantage of the misses that came out of Rainlily. And there's another one. Rainlily is not able to get back up to 400 combo. This is not looking good. And we only have only a quarter left of the map. Raze and Rainlily is going to find the trade.
It's not gonna matter though. I think Onta has to miss. Because Onta's score is really huge. Even better than Koishi.
And the map's not over yet.
It is not over. Raze,
finds the drop. Onta also finds
Indonesia!
the break. Both Rainlily and Koichi hold on. And that lead just flies right over. But does it stay there? Does it stay there? This is the ending. Is a little bit.
Oh my god,
tricky,
no!
but
What?
Japan takes it
They take it!
right out of. Right from
600
underneath Indonesia.
664! And Japan in prime position to tiebreak.
They have
Indonesia.
the choice. They're going to go with Rice. But
Oh my god.
Indonesia, they were so close to just closing out this match 5-2, but nearing the end, both Onta and Raze could not handle the pressure and just crumbled underneath, while Japan, both Angel Koichi and Rainlily just held on past that 400 combo mark just to get that extra score, and it proved enough.
I'm at a loss of words right now. I didn't see this coming. Like, Indonesia, they had a very good lead. And I was like, okay, Onta, your score is huge. But I think just one miss would do it, and then both Indonesian players miss. And obviously Japan go for busy come busy go, because why would they not? This is... I mean, Indonesia were 4-1. They were 4-1 up. Oh boy.
4-1 up, they had the opportunity. They had so many opportunities to close it out, but Japan just powered through everything that Indonesia threw at them. And right now, with Japan picking become busy go, Indonesia just has one more opportunity to close this out before it goes over to tiebreaker.
Japan have the momentum. Indonesia, like I've already been saying for like the last 15 minutes, all they need to do is win one and they're through. But they have yet to win one ever since their fourth. Koichi saying that they have not played the tiebreaker, as is Onta Bekasi. So if this does go to tiebreaker, we can just roll the dice and just predict who wins it. Raze and Rain Lily both played the tiebreaker before, so it would be 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1, but still, honestly, with the tiebreaker, as long as there's no SVs around, sight reading them shouldn't really be that difficult unless it's just like really, really dumb patterning that you somehow just cannot hit.
Funny staircases or something. But I mean, before we can even go into the discussion of a proper tiebreaker, Japan has to win this map first. It is all on this Japan.
Alright, good luck, have fun, both Japan and Indonesia. Already put on what I would assume to be one of the best matches to be played in group stages. Or not group stages, I'm sorry.
Round of 16, yeah. The opening round, yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm still stuck in 2016.
If only we can time travel back then. But we're stuck in the present here with this. I mean, this match has been all sorts of crazy.
Crazy is an understatement. It's just straight up mental.
Yeah, Rain Lily, right off the bat, showing off who is the rising boss of this lobby so far, but Koishi needs to play a bit of catch up. But Raze actually dips quite a bit in accuracy now. Ooh. Japan have the lead. Not a comfortable lead, because Onta Bakassi is sniffing the area of Rain Lily's accuracy, but Raze just falling a bit short. But this is way too close for any comfort for Japan.
Yeah, even 200s could mean the difference. We're already halfway through right now. With Japan does still have as you say, a lead, but it's not by much.
I mean, both of Japan's victories over the last two maps have been within 1,000 points, and if things stay this way, it could be the same. Onta Bakassi dropping accuracy.
Yeah, the screens here, nobody's missing, but yeah, as you said, Bakassi did take a couple of 200s. They're ending another stream right here. They're hitting it again.
Rain Lily picking up a bit of another act drop. But they could see the light.
A little bit more. You can do it. Hold on.
They can see the light. Just a few more notes. Rain Lily. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay.
No, I literally just said don't, and you did.
It didn't matter.
But, okay.
It didn't matter.
Lucky.
We're going to we're going to butterfly effect, but oh my god, Rain Lily.
Jeez.
Oh, I need a rest on my chair for a bit. Alright, first tiebreaker of round of 16. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat.
Come on, cheer for your Indomie, cheer for your sushi. They need all the support you can give. Right, so will there be any swaps? Raze and Rain Lily have played the tiebreakers, so maybe they might be staying in. Onta is Onta, so he'll probably be staying in.
I'm expecting the same 4 players. I mean, Onta Bakassi is Indonesia's best player. I would argue and say Koishi is Japan's best player. And then, like you mentioned, Raze and Rain Lily have both played the tiebreaker before, so I'm going to say that this is going to be our final roster for this tiebreaker. Also, I saw someone in chat mention that this is what Japan did in the FIFA World Cup. I mean, you're not wrong, but
you're not wrong.
We need to wait and see if Japan can win the tiebreaker first before we can actually say that. Because who knows, Indonesia could pop off. I mean, Onta Bakassi is one heck of a player.
Actually, seeing the lobby, Yanamon has entered. But
Oh,
okay,
I mean,
okay,
I
it is
can
tiebreaker.
understand.
It is tiebreaker. It is pretty hybridy. So
Yeah.
maybe, and also with the difficulty being significantly harder than the rest of the pool, I think maybe Yanamon might be more familiar, more comfortable with the slightly more dense stuff.
I can definitely understand the notion of this substitution. Alright, here we go. Truly, the battle of Indomie and Ramen has come down to this. Butterfly effect. Map 9 out of a possible 9 in the round of 16 of the 7K Mania World Cup 2023. The first tiebreaker instance of this year of OS World Cups. And it begins right now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Press 1 for Indomie and press 2 for sushi.
I have already pressed my number. I won't say what it is, but I've already pressed it. I mean, right off the bat, we're already seeing a lot of noodles.
Yeah, the start right here is just pretty much these. It's not too. It's not too hard, honestly, for these players.
Not jarring patterns, yeah. Like build-ups and all of that. Okay, now we're going into the meat here. See a lot of back and forth chords.
Quite a fair bit of like mini jacks and a little bit of shields, and okay, this is a part.
Wow. Everyone hitting that pretty nicely. I have no idea who has the lead.
Oh yeah, there is no lead. There is no lead.
99.7. Yeah, there is no lead. I mean, Yanamon with the worst accuracy in the lobby, and Onto Bakassi with the best accuracy in the lobby. And Japan's, actually randomly dropping a bit doing this LN section, but Yanamon does miss!
Yanamon couldn't watch this combo, so
it's gonna cancel out, I think.
But yeah, it's a pretty heavy, it was a pretty heavy LN, but Onta
Bakassi! Both Indonesian players down!
Mini Jacks might have caught him a little bit off guard, but Japan is gonna be holding on so far. Still full combos while Indonesia has none.
Yeah, accuracy-wise though, Onta's still superior, but it is the combos right now that matter to Japan. This would be some narrative. Oh, these jacks.
Yeah, these are rough, but Japan, the rice country, they have no problems hitting that.
Bossing the rice sections. Indonesia just trying all they can to close the gap, but Yanamon's accuracy 99.2.
99.2, but this is the tiebreaker. There is still a lot of map left to go. For all we know, they could go into a really dense island section that Japan will struggle a lot with, and Indonesia might take that lead back. But first, we see the break session where Rain Lily and Yanamon is going to be trading misses from releasing the wrong note. So that's not going to be any difference there.
Yeah, 1-for-1 trade. Okay, we're going back into some rice. Japan.
Koichi is still going to be holding on to that. Still full combo.
Yeah, Japan's consistency on this is pretty incredible. I mean, Yanamon has been recovering accuracy as well. But so far, so good for Japan. Halfway through the map. So now we're going to some 1/3. Oh my god, a triple miss on...
Three-way drops. Rain Lily is holding it together for Japan. Onta now finds another break, another mini
and
jack.
Another one.
Oh, this section is just trashing him, but Rain Lily finally finds a break, and everybody's basically combo reset.
Yep, everyone's combos reset.
And of course, he gets back up to 400, so does Yanamon. Onta as well. Only Rain Lily left, and he does as well. So right now, it's going to be stationary for a little bit, but Rain Lily finds one break here. Already good news for Indonesia. They just need more of that from Rain Lily, but Yanamon's the one to find the drop. Yeah, this is it's pretty Allen. Right? Yeah, it's one of the heavier Allen sections, but yeah, seems like both teams just had a little bit of a break, but after that, seems to be recovering pretty decently. Rain Lily back up to 1,000, and Yanamon coming close as well. Onta still with 99.61, still the highest accuracy, but Manager Koichi is catching up. Yanamon finds another break. This is not good for Indonesia.
There needs to be breaks from Japan, and really soon, if Indonesia want to still have a say in this tiebreaker. Some of these streams with the L-Land, maybe it could trip something up from Japan. Maybe. But they've been so consistent.
Yeah, no, it's basically more doubles and a little bit of a burst. This is still in Japan's comfort area.
We're about to close out the map really soon as well. There has to be something from Japan. But these jacks, Koichi does miss though.
Yeah, Japan is going to be finding one break.
Very small lifeline. But it is just one miss. It was a very clean combo break. That lead doesn't seem to be moving at all.
This section here with the releases, it could be something that Japan
Koichi
not find.
Is that Koichi, a bit too late though?
Breaks one.
It comes on the ring.
I think there's still about 50,000 points left to be had.
Wait.
Oh, another break.
I don't think there might be. Yeah, there has to be another one. Even though both players of Japan dropped right at the end.
Oh,
Indonesia just doing what they can.
And that's it.
That is it. Japan 1-4 down. 1-4 down. They take butterfly effect. 5-4.
They pulled off the comeback of round of 16. Obviously,
wow.
I honestly don't think that any other match could come as close as this.
It's a seeding upset as well. 10th seed beats 7th. They will move on into the winners bracket quarter-finals. And Indonesia, unfortunately, will be dropping down to the losers bracket, but they are going to be a force to be reckoned with in that end of the bracket. What a match, though. What a match. All these players have just performed exceptionally.
Yeah, every single player who played in this match, yeah, you deserve a really, really solid pat on the back.
Well, I mean, if you have any friends that are missing this round and they ask you what match to watch, you already know the answer. But with that, another match gone like the wind. With the end of this, Indonesia versus Japan, which has seen its first tiebreaker, hopefully off many to go. We have another match coming up in literally a minute. Literally right now. Philippines versus the Russian Federation. And I believe I will not be commentating this one, but a certain other Filipino will be. But do you have anything to say, Cryolian, about what we just witnessed?
All the words have already left during the match. I'm left speechless.
Yeah, completely understandable. I really have nothing else to say about that match as well. I think that has really spoken for itself. Well, you don't really have to go anywhere because in the 45 seconds we'll already go into the next match, but I will be swapping out. So I'll be taking my leave and you'll all be hearing a new voice very soon. But in that case, hopefully all of you will take care and look forward to the next match that is coming up right now. So don't go anywhere.
Yeah, thanks for commentating with me, and we do have our second commentator coming in right about now. Or at least I hope he is in the voice chat. but it is going to be Surf 285. So whenever you're ready, you can just greet the fans.
Hello, guys.
Hello, Surf 2. How are you doing?
I am doing very well, and I'm so happy to be part of this World Cup yet again.
Yeah, same here. But now we have Philippines versus Russian Federation. Sure, this is something that you are going to be really excited to watch. It's your fellow countrymen.
I am very excited, but I have to get the Filipino outside of me for the meantime, because obviously I am here commentating for you guys, so
Yeah.
have to be professional.
Right, of course. But yeah, we're actually just going to be getting right into the lobby. I guess the roles have already been done. I guess we do see Russia mage rolling 89, and now Barry is going to be one-upping that, or more like 10-upping that with a 99. So Philippines will get the first pick, and Russia will get the first ban.
So here's the thing from what I've observed over the past few weeks, and I guess coming off from the pattern as well from the previous World Cup, there's a background. The Team Philippines did something during that World Cup, almost getting South Korea to the losers bracket during the semifinals at that World Cup, and they were performing so well on the Rice. And considering their roster, their Rice team overall is super strong. Team Russia, on the other hand, they do have the disadvantage in a way, but their team is so strong. 3 of them are in the top 100 globally on 7K, which is no slack at all. And the other player, Kivicat, I forgot their new username, is no slack as well.
Yeah, he's also put in like some serious work, and he finds himself in the Mania World Cup, but right now going up against C2 Philippines, who have really monstrous names like Kura, Boji. Honestly, everyone on the Philippines team is a force to be reckoned with.
Definitely, and I am just so excited to see both of these teams start to get into the World Cup. I mean, obviously, this is the first round. No one's really getting eliminated, but obviously, you do not want to be in that position next weekend where committing a mistake will mean your journey is over in this World Cup.
Yeah, the motto of every World Cup ever: make as few mistakes as possible. Oh, I actually didn't see a ban happen.
I think I missed it, but it does appear that the Philippines is also waiting for the ban. It's about to do their ban.
So, in your opinion, what skill sets do you think Philippines probably struggle the most on? I know that's a really tough thing to ask, considering Philippines did get C2. They pretty much really solid performances all across the board.
Okay, so first things first, before I answer that, it does appear that Russian Federation is going to ban Rice 3, which is Rain, the core Jack pick, which is I'm not surprised with. I'm not surprised of it at all, because obviously Philippines is more of a Rice team under composition, at least for the early game. The thing sorry for the voice crack. The thing they struggle with the most, I'd say, like early game coordination and release probably, especially the slower charts. Though obviously they do have Arona, who is one of the best LN coordination, LN release players in this entire World Cup. And Kura is no slack on that point as well, but their main concern on that point is the accuracy, whether they could maintain that.
So, yeah, actually, wait, hang on. Okay, so Philippines banned Rain, but what did what did Russia do?
Okay.
I think either we missed that or lobby didn't catch that.
Probably either way. Okay. I'm kind of surprised if the Philippines is banning Rain though.
Yeah, I am as well. Stuff like this, really accuracy. They're probably like aside from the people like Lotus who just got like 15 regular 300s on rain, if I'm not mistaken. I think Philippines
that's
has
not-
a really strong ad game as well.
It might be that somebody that the mind block. I mean, we're probably not going to rule that out, especially this is early game. Okay, there
Yeah,
you go.
it's possible.
Okay, so we have LN3 being banned by Russian Federation.
Okay, so yeah, that's the one that we missed. But the Philippines, they won the role, so they do also get first pick. And
Oh, wow,
there's some discussion going on.
Yep. Did I just notice that they are starting to consider Hana no Yakusuku for the first pick? They're going to pick Shinkai for the first pick. One of the 3 ranked charts in this round of 16 pool.
Yeah,
and possibly the most straightforward of the hybrid picks in this pool as well.
Actually, all of the hybrids are ranked maps. Was it all the hybrids?
Yep, all the hybrids. Actually, was it all the hybrids?
Like, I definitely know hybrid 1 and 2 is ranked. But I think maybe hybrid 3. I think that one is ranked as well. I haven't honestly been keeping up with the ranked scene for quite a bit, but I think it might be that.
Yeah, I do remember from the showcase and from the discussions during that time in Maple selection that there are 3 ranked charts in this pool. Though I think I remember that small detail that all 3 hybrids are. But anyways, let's focus on this match now, as we're going to be seeing Shinkai picked by the Philippines as the first pick for this match.
Alright, so a lineup of Arona and Kura for the Philippines, and Mage and Kurisu Makise, also known as KB Cat or KB Man. And here we go. Starting off with Hybrid 1 Shinkai.
We're kind of waiting for everything to load up, and here we go. And we're immediately seeing the accuracy advantage of the Philippines in these earlier patterns. Obviously, this is still early on, but this might be a pattern that we'll be seeing throughout the entire match.
Yeah, really early on. Actually, a little bit of a surprise to see Arona dip down to 99.5. But this is it is just a start. There is still quite some map left to go. But over on Russia's side, though, Kurisu Makise is already finding themselves below 99%. Some of these patterning, the long notes is, and also as well as some of the bursts, you can see drops coming out left and right from them.
Definitely, but Mage is starting to get that accuracy up there as well, but still behind both the Filipino players. As I mentioned, that the Russian team is capable of playing charts at this level. It's going to be the accuracy that will matter the most, as we saw Kurisu Makise getting a miss earlier, but is immediately recovering.
Yeah, the level of this level of difficulty for this map is not the hardest, but honestly, maintaining accuracy is also going to be a little bit of a challenge, considering the patterns, the long notes. They do pose a little bit of difficulty there, and Mage is going to find the first break. And now both Russian players have lost their full combos, while Philippines is still going to hold on to that.
The Philippines going off pretty much confident with their play right now.
So halfway through, and it is still full combos from both of them. I don't expect to see combo breaks from either of these players, honestly. But if it does happen, that would come as a surprise and would also be a welcome thing for Russia. But instead, Kurisumakise is going to be the one to find another break furthering Philippines' lead.
And another consecutive breaks from Kurisumakise getting above 1,000 combo, really showing some prowess on this chart. Aside from the mistake made earlier, as we enter the final quarter now.
Yeah, they are doing their best, but going up against titans like Philippines, that is a really tall order. I think Russia is about 50,000 points behind.
Just less than 50,000 points. Philippines continuously falling ahead. Actually, Kura about to get to 99.7%. Arona about to get to 99.6%. As we enter the final chorus of this song, the patterns and the long notes are starting to get harder. Kurisumakise finding yet another drop.
Yeah, with that little bit of spike in difficulty, Kurisumakise is just going to be finding more act drops, more breaks. Meanwhile, Philippines, they look poised to have a double FC. Does Kura make it back to 99.7? Probably not.
It doesn't matter,
that is still a good score nonetheless.
A very good team score from Team Philippines as they get the first point on the board.
Honestly, not a bad score from Russia as well. Made with just one miss, and that was pretty much it. Well, Makise, I would say underperformed a little bit here. But that is map 1 going to Philippines, and now Russia will have to find an answer to that. So with a hybrid already out of the way, and I think it was Russia banning long notes, so they're definitely not going to go that route. So Rice is probably going to be their selection. After all, Philippines did also ban out that court jack map. But then again, when it comes to Rice, court jacks and streams, they play really differently. So honestly, Russia, anything they pick is pretty much going to be an uphill battle, and they most likely will have to rely on Philippines potentially messing up some stuff while Russia maintains the full combo if they do have it.
Well, they do have some of the easier picks up for grabs. I mean, there's Primatrix, maybe Hanane Yakusoku. Oh, as I say that, they are picking Hanane Yakusoku.
LN1 actually, okay.
That's TM.
Oh yeah, actually, with the discussion that Philippines had earlier, they were thinking about potentially banning out long note 1, weren't they?
Yep, they do. As I did mention earlier in the primer before the match even started.
Yeah, I remember that.
LN coordination is kind of a concern for Team Philippines, but they do have a strong LN coordination team. It's a matter of whether they can maintain that form.
Yeah, and with this 2.43 stars, the classic Surf Q low FR LN map. Sure, you know a lot about that, considering you are in fact Surf Q.
Yep. And it's kind of surreal that I'm actually finally commentating a match in the World Cup with a chart that's made by me. But that's aside the point now, as we are going to see the second pick of the match.
So actually, no roster swap here. Both players still fielding out the same players as with Hybrid 1. And yeah, once again for Philippines, Arona and Kura taking on Russia's Mage at Kurisumakise.
The first part of this chart is fairly straightforward. I mean, we're going to see possibly the highest accuracies of these four players within this part, as we saw Korisu Makise already dropping at 200 and Mage dropping combo.
Yeah, Mage taking. Oh yeah. Also, combo breaks on this map are really scary because you build up combos so slow. As you see, Arona grew up. All the full combos have just passed 400 combo, and now Mage is finding another break. There's not going to be 400 combo from him for a long time.
Yeah, we're going to see the 400 combo possible for Mage once the score for this start is already halfway through. That's how slow combo build-up is on this chart. And
unfortunately, we're not playing with score V1.
Yep, the chorus is considerably harder than this portion of the chart. Since the density just starts to increase and you do not want to commit mistakes on that portion. And here we go.
Releases is also starting to pick up a little bit, or the coordination. Okay, so far everyone's still looking really, really good. Kurisu's having the full combo for Russia, while Philippines, both players are still holding on to full combos as well. And both of the Philippine players are actually above 99.7. So that is also really strong accuracy.
Impressive. There we go. The ending pattern, deceivingly hard. All of the four players are holding on very well.
And it's not over until it's over. But it does look like it's over. And despite Russia's best efforts, Philippines will take the second point for them. And a V1 double S from Arona.
V1 double S from Arona.
Really solid showing.
Only 1-200 across the Philippine team. Wow.
Yeah, 1-200 from Kura, but while for Russia, actually props to Kurisu for also getting that full combo. Even beating out Mage's ratio. So LN1 did not bode well for Russia, and now Philippines, they do have the choice once again.
Also, just a small anecdote from what they're saying on the chat, in-game chat. Apparently, Kora played the wrong difficulty on practice.
Well, I guess there's always going to be someone that does that.
Yep.
Alright, how different is the actual difficulty for NWC and that other difficulty? Is there two difficulties for this?
Yeah, the other one is more focused on the release part because there's more staccato and usage compared to this one. But now we're going to see the other side of this map pool. We're going to see Anemone. Oh, I'm so interested to see how Team PH will be scoring on this one, considering that they have arguably one of the strongest Rice teams in the entire roster. Also, it does appear that Time Buka will be coming in for Kivikat.
Boji comes in for Arona. Time Buka does come in for Kurisu, so that is one player swap each.
Also, just a small trivia for those who are not aware, this chart has 2023 notes, 2019 Rice notes, and 4 LNs.
Okay. But so without many long notes, I would say I wouldn't really say any of these players are really focused on long notes. But actually, as I wasn't paying attention, someone else from Russia left.
Oh, does it appear that Mage is going out, I would suppose? so somebody will be coming in. I would assume it's one of the other two-digit players. Yeah, Carres is going in.
Yeah, Carres and alright. So Boji and Kura versus Carres, and actually, how do you pronounce that name?
Timabuka or Timebuka? How do you? Yeah. So what do we agree on?
Buka.
Yeah, let's leave Buka. And here we go, the start of Anemone, which will immediately welcome you with a 500 BPM stream somewhere there. But Buka struggling already before the streams even hit. Carres dropping also combo early on.
Yeah, and immediately we see Philippines take a huge lead, considering both drops from Russia didn't even come before 400, didn't even come after 400 combos, so they're going to be taking a while longer to build back up. Also, Boji with a hidden mod.
Yeah, Boji is more of a hidden player for 7K. So no surprises there.
Ooh, some pretty fast streams happening over there, but it seems like all the players are doing really well, not dropping any combo on them so far. It was only the intro.
Yep. Also, just taking note, both Philippine players above 99.8% app. The Buka trying to get to 99%, but still dropping combo right there, dropping them to 98.7. Carres holding on very well.
Yeah, but there is still 0 full combos on the side of Russia. The Carres did miss really early on, but yeah, he's been holding on up until now. Still at 1.4k combo. While Philippines, they're still doing Philippine things. 99.82 is the lowest accuracy from Philippines coming up from Boji.
Just a bit more notes remaining. Team Buka getting a drop again. And Team Philippines will be getting the third point on the board with a very, very good team score. Only 1-200 across the team, 1-100 as well from Boji.
Yeah,
Kura with the V1SS.
We've seen the similar scoreline from Philippines in the previous map, where only 1-200 was had. Well, for now, it does seem like Russia is being pushed up against a corner right now. It's going to be a really tough uphill battle for them. But they do have one pick right now, and what is it going to be?
There is the other Ellen pick. Do you have Daisuke? Or maybe they could change it up and go for a hybrid pick. I just don't see Russia picking any of the Rice picks. I just don't see them picking any of the Rice picks, because Anemone
I agree.
Anemone is like super fast, but the other, obviously busy come busy go. The Rice 5 is basically a more technical Rice 1, if somebody could put it that way. Primatrix and Angel's Ladder, very fun chord stream charts, but those are a bit more leaning towards the accuracy as well.
Oh, but the pick is going to come, and it is Hybrid 3 colors.
So Russia is changing it up, going for hybrid. So it does look Boji will be going out, and we might be seeing Arona going in, or maybe Berry. Oh, it's Arona.
Yeah, but for Russia, we see Mage come back in. Buka is going to be taking a step back. Will Carres also be... Will they be staying in?
Does appear. So it does look like both teams have only used 3 of their 4 players in this match as it stands. Actually, no, they've used all 4 players for Russia.
Oh yeah, everyone's already played at least once. Oh yeah, I don't know if I should say this, but I also just remember Boji doing the funny and scheduling both MWC and Speed of Light matches at the same time.
Yeah, that I don't know how you could handle that.
Well, Boji is Boji. He'll handle it somehow.
Here we go with colors, and mostly a tug of war at the beginning, but we're starting to see some of that act difference going out early on. Mage getting the 99.7, Karace with the 99.2. Both Kura and Arona carrying 99.8.
And so far every map that the Philippines has played, it just looks like a 3-star consistency map to them.
Again, like the Russian team, like they have the players that are very capable of playing charts like these. Like you see their accuracies, they're no slacks at all. Mage does get the drop, but it's a pretty clean drop. Didn't really affect their accuracy that much. But they're just facing titans in the game, and that's no easy task at all.
Yeah, Russia right now they are in the world of Attack on Titan, and the Titans are Philippines, and Russia is playing on like insane mode.
Like on matches like this, you just really want to be in the top of your game, give a very respectable performance, which is what they're doing right now. They're having very good scores, and oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot this is the shortest pick of the pool.
Okay, yeah.
The Philippines getting the 4 points.
Just like that, it's already over. But okay, this time Philippines does not have a score that is above 990k. But okay, 4 and 5 from Philippines. Actually, when you look at it, Mage does come rather close in terms of the like miscount, or not miscount, the 200 count.
Yep.
But it is also unfortunately Karace who does unfortunately underperform a little bit for Russia instead. And now Philippines, they do have one foot in the door. They have one more pick before potentially closing out the match.
And now let's see what the Philippines is planning on to pick to close out that match. Personally, I'm hoping for LN2 just so that I could do the thing I've been planning ever since Daisuke was a thing. Part of me hopes for that, but
all right, who's the Philippines captain? Who's the Philippines captain again? Is it?
Oh yeah, it's the guy who's playing SOL3.
Oh, okay. No, they already picked.
So they picked Primatrix, so I won't be able to sing Daisuke.
This is so sad.
This is so sad.
But we shouldn't have any impact on what the players do. This is their strategy. This is what they're going to stick with.
Yep. And it's been working for them the entire match. We cannot really blame them. Also, just a thing. I mean, the match is already 4-0, but might as well tell the people, like people who's watching Mania for the first time. RC means rice, or they're basically maps that basically only have regular notes. LNs are called long notes because they have long notes, primarily long notes, or in Mania terms, we also call them noodles. So yeah, rice and noodles. Hybrids, on the other hand, are a mixture of rice and noodle charts. Like they basically have everything you could call for.
And of course, this one is not just limited to Mania. This is encompassing almost, but TB does in fact stand for tiebreaker.
Yep.
It's just if you didn't know, but I'm sure if you're watching OSU live, you're watching World Cups, TV is not a new thing to you. So yeah, OS Mania is the hungriest mode in all of OSU.
Yep.
And
I actually have no idea where the analogy started. I just know it's some super old term. But anyways, here we go with Rice 2. So we're going to see mostly regular notes, as I mentioned earlier. Primatrix is the primary chord stream pick of this pool, and Boji and Kura, Team Buka and Karace, basically the same team who played Anemone earlier. And you're already seeing accuracies again from Team PH. Boji carrying 99.9.
yeah, I've already expected like really insane accuracy coming out from Boji, and now Kura is also following up pretty close behind 99.83, still like 0.05, 0.06 behind, but that is still really close by. Over on Russia, their Buka and Courage are both also pretty consistent, but unfortunately it is on the lower half of the 99%. But they do have the capabilities to combo through it, but accuracy does leave another story.
Yeah, like it's already considered getting a 99 on 7K is like super high act already.
Yeah.
Short break section, and hopefully no one commits a mistake here. I mean, I think the best of us commits mistakes on the easiest part of the chart.
Yeah, the nerves do get to you sometimes, but that break section is over. It's now back to chords happening here. But so far, still no breaks happening. After all, this is a really consistent map. You're going to be seeing basically chord streams throughout the entire thing. If you can hit the beginning, you can hit the end.
OG, what are you doing? You're still carrying 99.9. Both Russian players also carrying full combos. Everyone carrying full combos in this multiplayer room. I won't be surprised if we're not going to. Ooh, Team Ibuka, no!
And first blood in map number 5 goes to Russia. Unfortunately, this does indeed spell the end for Russia, as I don't believe Philippines will be breaking anytime soon. And there you have it. Philippines picks up their 5th and final point, performing the clean sweep of Russia Federation. And Philippines will find themselves in the winners bracket.
What is that team score?
With a 995k as the lowest from the Philippines. That is scary to look at.
Oh man, like whoever's going to face Team PH in the quarterfinals, they have to be prepared, get in the top of their game. And obviously Team Russia as well. Like whoever's going to face them in the lower bracket next week, and like you've seen them perform on these starts very well. Like they held up on their own against the titans of the game. So fairly exciting times for both of these teams going into the quarterfinals. But congratulations to Team Philippines for winning their first match of the World Cup.
Yeah, really strong, solid performances all around, and that is going to do it for the Clash of Nations. We just had 2 in a row, and next match will be between Spain and Thailand at 15 UTC. That will be the last round of 16 match in the round of 16 stage, and then there will be showcase shortly after that. But for now, do you have anything to add on to that?
Well, just a preview, the next match, a lot of people say that Spain versus Thailand is going to be one of the best matches in the brackets, in the entire bracket stage. So please stay tuned for that.
Although, actually, to be honest, I would say Indonesia versus Japan is going to be really hard to beat in terms of how exciting the match was.
Oh yeah,
is going to be.
It was. It's going to be beat. It's going to be hard to beat. But still, like Spain versus Thailand is another one of those possibly really good matches. So hopefully they live up to the hype.
All right, and one more thing to add before I forget. It is shilling time. So Yeah, I do not believe banners are out yet. I'm not too sure about that, but we do have an open collective for the MWC 7 Key 2023. So yeah, if you want to help out with donating a little bit to the prize pool, and we'll make sure that all these players are very appreciative of all of your efforts. And yeah, I think that's about it. Any final words, Surf?
That's it for me as well. Hope to see you guys in the next matches in this World Cup.
All right, we'll see you at 15 UTC, and until then, take care.